Still in what's it called? Swiftport. Sorry. Still in Swiftport. Pretty much right after the other episode ended. We're going to actually head over, check out the lighthouse. It's the quest we picked up at the end of last episode. Because we're almost at level 16, so we might as well do it. And then we're going to head over back to Limsa, and we're going to pick up our Marauder quest called Brutal Strength. And as you notice, there's the current main scenario, which is relighting the torch, and then under this, it'll actually show you your current class/job quest, just to kind of help you know where you're going, kind of thing. And that class quest listed actually changes based on which class you've got equipped. We don't have any other classes at the moment, so I can't actually show you, but yeah. Alright, let's talk to you. You say a yellow jacket sent you here. Eh? Me light's going dim, has it? Well, bloody course it has. The bomb what fuels my furnace has up and buggered off, you see. If I don't get that beacon fixed soon, there'll be trouble on the water. I know you're just a messenger, lass, but I can tell adventurer when I see one. I'm going to need you to chase down the bomb and bring back a claw what ye ripped from its smouldering corpse. Take this here iron brazier and set her down in the middle of the flock, somewhere near the scarecrow, I'd say. You get a nice fire going, and that frisky bomb will soon be about. Watch you don't singe your eyebrows, lass. Okay. So I'm assuming... oh god. Let's get rid of this arbor buzzard. No doubt he's about to drop his AoE. No. They usually have a frontal cone AoE. Oh, before I forget as well, let's actually use the food. So we get some extra stats, and more importantly, some extra XP. It's only 3%, but 3% could be the difference between leveling up or having to do another quest. Yep, speaking of, I mentioned last episode that there's the fate here where you have to fight the wild dodos, steal their eggs or whatever. And naturally, it pops when I don't want it to. So let's quickly hit this up. What's behind me? Okay, sewer moles, that's fine. Might just get in. Oh, goddamn. Okay, so I'm hoping that this dodo here doesn't move any further. That one stays there. Oh, let's move this backwards. This one coming over. Go away. I'm stunning him because these like bomb-like things like to self-destruct sometimes, and I don't need that. Right, cool. We can get away from that. Basically, all you usually do is just interact with these nests and destroy them. Not steal their eggs. I don't know why I thought it was stealing their eggs, but yeah, you destroy the nests, and they instantly aggro to you, or at least the ones that are around it. If not, I think it spawns one. Been a while since I've done that fate. Okay, up here we go. Rose beacon. Alright. All you need to do is take down that runaway bomb and bring me one of its little claws. Well, that's what I did. Ah, you got the ashy bastard, did ya? Once I put this firecracker in the furnace, that should keep things running for a while. I had myself a bit of a look while you were gone, and Lemelian cursed me if the furnace weren't all bent and broken. Small wonder the bloody bomb was able to escape. I patched things up as best I could, but I ain't no smithy. You might want to have a chat with a yellow jacket friend of yours at Swiss Perch and have him pass the word back to someone in Laminsa. Actually, fingers crossed they send us back, because then that would be like perfect, because we're going to the Marauders Guild. Hey, our experience went up to 306. I wonder if Road to 60 doubles meal benefits as well, or like if the meal benefits get added on first and then it doubles everything. Regardless, we're getting more than 303. This person's still there. Alright, free Lolf. And good sign, he's not got a tick. The furnace is damaged, is it? Very well, I should write up the relevant reports, but these repairs must needs be effected without delay. It would seem I have another favour to ask you, adventurer. Take yourself straight to the Armourers Guild, yes, in Laminsa, and explain the situation to Forge Master Hananza. Yep, good. So we have a reason to go back to Laminsa, which should mean that the next quest will start there. Or close by. Fingers crossed. Alright, so what I might actually do is go to the CF castle. I can also talk to the guild supplier for a want of a I'm going the wrong way. For a want of a better term, and just sell stuff to them, I think. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I can talk to you. Well, before I do that, I'm getting some stuff from here anyway, so we might as well. The furnace in the brewer's beacon needs repairs. Beergut's beard. I just sent someone to tinker with it not a week past. Mayhap the bomb Carnsworth had trapped in there was a touch too volatile. I'll have an artisan visit the lighthouse and pay special attention to reinforcing the casing of that furnace. Your work is done here, adventurer. May the navigator guide you on your journeys. So we can hit up these boots. Yeah, grab these. Yeah, actually, let's compare them just to make sure. It's not really worth it. We get more defense. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, we also leveled up, which is nice. We have Provoke, excellent. So Provoke, basically, to sum it up, if a mob has like a list of, targets, the one on the top is the one that it's actually attacking. Provoke puts you at the top of that list, basically. So it makes you the one that it wants to attack more than anything. I'll put that there. So basically, if your DPS is taking aggro or something, you can quickly provoke it to get that aggro back. A lot of people open with that, I've seen. I think the paladins do that a lot, at least early on, because again, this is testing the bounds of my knowledge, but their ranged attack is a lot later level than Tomahawk is, so they use Provoke instead. But I think they also use Flash, which is an AoE thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab this quest. Oh my god, it's a Subligar. Basically hard leather underpants. Yeah, no thanks. I'll actually skip that, because that looks so dumb. We're high enough level that I'll just probably grab by like new pants or whatever. Alright, so we'll grab this. What say you to taking on some work from Naldic and Vermillies? We have a great number of hulking warships to build and could certainly use an extra hand for any number of tasks. Your first job, I need you to run this missive over to Ethbrim, the head of the shipwright at Morabi Dry Docks. We forge most of the ship's bits and pieces here at the Armourers Guild, but the actual construction takes place at the docks, found in south of Lower Lenosha. Okay, so we can finally turn in this Wool's errand thing. That's also where you'll find the main offices of Naldic and Vermillies. The Morabi Dry Docks is one of the Limsa's most important districts, at least as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure you'll not regret attuning yourself to the area's Aetheryte. If you've no confidence in your sense of direction, you'd best serve making use of the choker porters first of all on the mizzen mast, in case you were wondering. Should you choose to make the trek on your own 2 feet, leave the city through the Tempest Gate and follow the road south. May the navigator guide your steps. Alright, so we'll head over to... well, actually, first we're going to equip this, so we can take those off. They're not at 100% Spirit Bomb. Boom. Alright, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to just quickly head down to the Aetheryte Plaza, go to the market, get some new pants, because we're clearly not going to get a good set from this quest. Sweet nicks, rosy cheeks. Well, that reminds me, I haven't gotten my minion out today. There we go. We have the baby gremlin. Okay, we need to talk to Blue Thunder? Iron Thunder. That's his name. Disciples of War, purchase skill 10 to 19. We want pants. Level 17, level 15, here we go. That'll work. And yes, they're the first materia set. So, as I was mentioning, I think it was last episode, when you get stuff that's spirit bonded 100%, you can convert it into materia. Well, we finally have gear that we can put that materia onto. So as you can see, there's 2 green dots in the middle of that tooltip. Those are the materia slots. So we'll take these. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Yellow, that's alright, I suppose. We're actually level 16 as well, which means that we can go... I'll save that for next episode, but basically, what I'm talking about, which is up here. Okay, it's not marked on the map. Basically, there's a thing called the Hall of Novice, and it teaches you basically how to play your class in a more dungeon-oriented environment. Well, not really dungeon, just in general, in a more party environment, and what your role is and how your role plays in combat. Especially in a party atmosphere or a team atmosphere. And going through it is actually beneficial for any new character, because you get not only decent level 15 gear, which gives you an item level of 17, but also you get a ring, a brand new ring this is called, and it gives you XP gain to level 30, which is good. So that'll be our last XP item. So let's, enough chit chat, let's go to the Marauders Guild and try and attempt this quest to get the Tomahawk, which will be very useful. Alright, so as you can see, we're going to get Tomahawk, we're also going to get a new axe, and annoyingly we could have gotten the trousers that we just bought. So what I might actually do... So 2 strength, 2 vitality, 2 tenacity. Yeah. I might replace this harness with this cuirass. Simply because it gives us another vitality point and tenacity, which is a big thing for tanks. Alright, so Tomahawk and Iron War Axe. Alright, accept. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you once more to lift your axe in service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Alport in western Lenosha, so where we just were, but over. This monster is no Kujata, but the threat it presents to the locals is nonetheless sufficient to warrant our attention. It should also prove a worthy foe to test your burgeoning prowess. How to find this beast? Well, I am fortunate enough to count among my acquaintances a veteran hunter and archer by the name of Rinfred. He took up residence in Alport some years ago, and will gladly aid you in this task. With Rinfred's assistance, you are to track down his prowling danger, and provide it swift and bloody passage to the afterlife. May your axe swing true. Okay. So, we want to go over to, we didn't attune to the Aetherite. Oh well. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the Aetherite Plaza. We're going to use the Tracker Reporter. I'll probably cut it out of the actual episode. Just to save time. Alright, so I just gotta remember where it is. Because I never honestly used it. There it is there. Oh yeah, so in there. That makes sense. I said the Mizamast, which is this massive building. Alright. Choco Keep. Alright, we'll talk to you. And we should have... we could rent a Chocobo, but I'm not going to bother with that. Hire a Choco Porter over to Swift Perch. So it's going to take 2 minutes. Alright, so let's commence the trip. Alright, and we're in Swift Perch. So in case you didn't know, Choco Porters are effectively hiring a Chocobo, but you get no control over it. It takes you to a specific location, generally where another Choco Keep is. You can also hire Chocobos to control and ride, but as soon as you dismount, they go away. The latter I actually didn't know existed for some time. I had no idea that they were a thing. I just went straight to the to getting my own Chocobo. The one of the bigger reasons why I never really bothered after I found out is because you have to start at like a starting city or whatever, where you hire it and then you go from there, and that was never really of interest, or I had never really had a purpose for it, especially when you can just Choco Porter and then walk away, go grab a drink or something and just wait for the Choco to get there. I mean, granted, where you're going has a Choco Porter, but... And yeah, I probably should have grabbed... Nah, doesn't matter. I'll do that off camera. There's no need to waste the time. And I'm talking about getting the Swift Perch Aetherite. Alright, so there's a puck hatchling here. I'll avoid it for the meantime. We'll be here a lot more. So the Choco Keep, we'll talk to you. It's funny, I remember to talk to Choco Keeps, but I forget to tune to Aetherites. So we got you. Alright, so ship, I think it was a shipwright that we had to talk to. No, it was the hunter. Oh, right, yeah. I'm confusing the main quest with the this one, with the Marauder's quest. Alright, Rainfield. Fred. One of Wurzowen's girls, are ya? Why, I've known that sprat since he was knee-high to a, well, he's always kind of a big fella, was Wozerin. And now they call him Axemaster, eh? Not a suitable lot, you Marauders. Not a subtle lot. Wow. So I suppose you're here to hunt down our local trouble. What you need to do then, what you need do then is take yourself northwest up to Camp Skull Valley and give a good whistle. The mean bugger you're after, his name's Patripatan. By the by, will come running across the weeded plains. He'll think you're trespassing on his territory. So, so you better have that cleaver of yours. Wow, I'm really struggling. Cleaver of yours ready. Ostron's blessing be upon you. Ocean's blessing be upon you. Okay. So yeah, we can also use provoke because we don't have tomahawk yet, but and there's also dusk bats here as well. Ugh. All right, let's get them. May as well. All right. I probably shouldn't have done that actually. Stun you. Get some damage into the rest. Alright. Get that wall up. Ramp underneath. Okay. Renna Candy Girl. Wow, okay. Interesting name. Alright, so let's head over to there. There's two more desert bats, there's hedge moles and stuff like that, but I can... Again, we're going to be here for a while, so may as well just save them for a bit. Get this quest done. If I do this quest and there's still time left, I'll go and hunt them all down. Ryloth Pelican. Oh, Rothwood Pelican. Oh, they were actually part of the hunting one. Cool. I was just clearing him out so he doesn't attack me while I'm attacking this big thing. Alright. Over here, buddy. Yeah, well I can stun you if you want to fucking paralyze me. So this is a coral. It's actually what I've got as the mount. Yeah, so paralyzed. I should have waited to pop Berserk. Stun him so he doesn't... Oh, how'd you do that? Alright. Well, we're done that. So let's get rid of this Rothlet Pelican. We can get the hunting log sorted. So we got the time. How many do we need of these? We need 4. Okay. So we're gonna have to wait for 2 more, 1 more to spawn. A lot of things breathe on you here. Okay. There's one more needed, so we can go over here and grab it quickly. Alright. Yeah, we might as well get these dust bats quickly. I think there was 4 needed for this. So there's 2 here, and we've already taken 2 out. Alright. Oh, damn it. Well, yeah, I needed 4 anyway, so it's alright. But yeah, it's a bad idea to target something before you really want to attack it, because the auto attack just hits them, especially if they're close by. That was a silly mistake, but... Alright. Yeah, we'll go turn in this quest. And I'll leave the other one for now. We've got this... Yeah, we've got our port. I'll go grab Swift Perch off camera. Just to make it a little simpler. Alright, so back up to the Marauders Guild. Hopefully they don't ask us to go anywhere else. Which they probably will. Because it's not a checkmark yet. But we'll save that for the next episode, because we're also almost going to go over. And that'll take probably, if it's where I think, it's probably going to take a bit. I've been in contact with Rainford Fred, and he had naught but praise for you, Scarlett. Your representation of the guild has been exemplary. There's one more task I would have you complete this day, a task that will demonstrate for you just how strong you have to become. Report to FFXIV, where he waits on the bank of the Aegis River, and he shall help you unveil the untapped power of your axe. Okay. Yeah. Look, we're gonna run over time, so we'll wait for next episode for FFXIV in Middle Lenosha. We'll save it for the next episode. Probably shouldn't have done the hunts, but meh, doesn't matter. We got 2 done. So we will catch you later.